contest is in the Cage Thunder featherweight division. Introducing first in the blue corner, he fights out of Ravenna, Ohio. He weighed in at 143 and 1/2 pounds. He represents South Prospect Martial Arts. He has a mixed martial arts record, 2 wins, 0 losses. Please welcome Dillon Davenport. His opponent in the red corner, he fights out of Canton, Ohio. He weighed in at 144 and 1/2 pounds. He represents Victory MMA. He has a mixed martial arts record, 3 wins, 0 losses. Please welcome McMurtry. This bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds, and when the action begins, your referee is Mr. Chad Trukovich.
Chad Trukovich, the referee, Dillon Davenport in the blue, Luke McMurtry in the red, and what's going to be a very exciting title contention featherweight bout here. A couple more fights before we get to the pros and the title belt. Touch of the gloves, and I am so nervous right now, Cody, I gotta tell you. I'm very excited for this fight.
Nice jab by Luke.
Wow! Knee. Luke McMurtry came in with a nice knee. Looks like he caught him there with the underhook. Dillon Davenport very composed, throws a nice leg kick. Another nice leg kick. Looked like that second one hurt. I can already see some red. It was,
and I don't think I was right with who's going to initiate the wrestling first, because Luke didn't really take damage. He just had an opportunity there, and he capitalized on it.
I was wondering when this fight would go to the ground. Obviously, I knew it would happen. Luke McMurtry able to get it down. Having a hard time seeing where Dillon Davenport's at, what his position is, what he's trying to do.
I want to say he's working towards that triangle.
And he's done it. He has finished both of his fights with the triangle, so.
Luke needs to stack him. There it is, them body punches.
There we go, Luke McMurtry starting to unload.
Putting a beating on him. Luke's beating him like he stole something from him. He's going to go for an inverted triangle here, and he realized he didn't have it.
I'd be careful going for that inverted triangle with a guy like Luke McMurtry, who has a north-south on his record. You know, I saw a lot of high-level grappling to escape that bad situation by Dillon Davenport. I'm not necessarily in the best position right now, but he was able to really escape. It would have been nice to see if he would have tried to get it to the feet, but I really think he thought he was able to get that submission. It's a good right, considering he has a couple first-round submissions.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to work a rubber guard. I can't see real clear, but it did not work for him. And Luke's back to giving him a beating. Yeah, I think Dillon at this point right now is thinking maybe this fight was more than I wanted.
You know, Dillon Davenport told me in his pre-fight interview, he said, hey, I don't think Luke McMurtry's fought near the level of caliber opponents I have.
Yeah, and he's, I hate to say it, and I don't want to give too much clout to Briar Cadle, but Luke smoking Briar Cadle the way he did really shows you the caliber, because Briar Cadle is a high caliber featherweight.
Yeah, Mr. CEO, he is in the crowd tonight at Cage Thunder 20.
I can't think of any real big name Dillon has beat.
Michael Lyons, who doesn't have a win, but every single one of his fights have been very, very impressive. Hey, this is a featherweight bout. Luke McMurtry 3-0 in the red. Dillon Davenport 2-0 in the blue as we get ready for the second round.
So see, something to notice here. You see how Luke is kind of initiating what Dillon's going to do. Luke started to shadow box and move a little bit, then Dillon did. That tells you Dillon's nervous and he's playing monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. A couple nice knees to the body by Dillon Davenport, but he gets caught against the cage again.
And Luke's going to get the big double
low
here.
And he's deep on that double. He's going to pick him up and slam him. Luke McMurtry doing such a good job in these wrestling exchanges with Dillon Davenport.
I'd like to see Luke stack him more to really defend that triangle. Because, I mean, Dillon's putting all of his eggs towards wanting that.
Yeah, you know, you might look at this and say, hey, Luke McMurtry's dominating. Dillon Davenport is very, very, very comfortable on his back. He's got both of his wins there, so. This is the first time Dillon Davenport has ever seen the second round in his career. I wonder how his cardio is holding up. Oh,
going for that inverted again. And Luke's got the north-south again. And that's tight. That's very tight. That's tight. Here it comes. Here comes the tap. Get ready.
I think that Dillon Davenport's chin might be okay. But honestly, if Luke's able to squeeze hard enough in a north-south submission, you don't necessarily have to be all the way under the neck. It's more so your pressure along with that.
See him starting to like shake?
Yes.
That tells me he's lacking air.
Yeah.
He's not quite out, but I don't think he's far off from being there. Oh, and he slips out, surprises me.
Heck, yeah, very impressive.
Uh-oh, we had a little alcohol abuse here, a spill of the tray next to us.
Yeah, I don't want to assume things, Cody, and obviously I have great respect for both fighters. But from looking at this fight, I do not think, from talking to Dillon Davenport and now watching this fight, I don't think he was expecting what Luke McMurtry was really going to bring in this fight.
Yeah, I can tell you, Luke is stronger than 90% of the 145-pound guys I've went with.
Luke McMurtry walks around at around almost 170 pounds.
Yeah, Luke walks around at my plate weight.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I think Luke might be bleeding. I didn't see what would have got him.
Nice right hand there, right to the head.
Luke needs to be careful here of forcing. See, that rubber guard's just no good.
10 seconds left.
And Luke's just beating him like he stole something from him. Luke is just putting a pounding on him here.
That's going to be the end of the second round. Again, this is a featherweight bout. Luke McMurtry, 3-0 in the red. Dillon Davenport, 2-0 in the blue. One of these guys are about to lose their 0 here as we go to the last and final round of this featherweight bout. And you saw it right there. He threw jab, 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 and now he's caught against the cage.
Luke's gonna dump him here, watch, this is gonna be nice. Yep. Now Luke needs to just make sure he doesn't get too overzealous and walk into that triangle, which he's blocking the leg, which is nice. If I'm Dillon, I'm really trying to get that triangle. Or it looks like he's going for the Kimura here, actually. I am wrong again. Seems like I've been wrong a lot tonight. I promise I know stuff about fighting.
Hey, you're a champ. You're a champion. So you always got that to back up. You know, another thing about Dillon Davenport is I think he may have underestimated the ground game of Luke McMurtry as well. Luke McMurtry in his interview, the video that I made for him, or somebody who's pretty awesome made for him, you know, Luke talks about how he does think he's better on the ground. And even I was sort of skeptical from that comment, understanding the history of Dillon Davenport. But Luke McMurtry's absolutely shown that in this fight today. Luke's going to throw a couple.
Looks like Dillon might be chirping at him a little bit.
Want to watch the fingers to the face there.
That arm bar's a little deep. Luke needs to just keep pressure on him like he's trying to put his ankles by his ears.
That was a good job of him. You know, it's not often you want to go into the triangle, but in that case, it's not a bad idea. So,
and here comes the beating.
Again, with the inverted triangle.
I think we just heard the 10-second bell, or the 10 seconds.
I think that was something else. I'm not sure.
I was gonna say, it seemed like this was the quickest round in the history of the night.
I mean, Dillon Davenport, he's not showing anything new here. And neither is Luke McMurtry. But, you know, you get 3 rounds. I'm curious.
See, he's trying that rubber guard, and that's something that's really fallen out of MMA because it doesn't work. He's going to go for a knee bar now.
Yes. And I have high respect for South Prospect Martial Arts. There's a lot of good coaches, a lot of good fighters there. I'm very interested in what the corners have been telling Dillon Davenport. Nice slam by Luke McMurtry.
Here comes another. Oh, he was smart enough to let go this time. There's the 10-second mark.
Luke McMurtry is showing everybody watching this pay-per-view, everybody live at the Chaparrals Event Center, why he deserves a shot at the featherweight belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for both of these fighters. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards, where all 3 judges have scored this contest 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision, Luke McMurtry. Standing by with the victorious Luke McMurtry. A tough battle. You pick up the unanimous decision victory across the judges' scorecards. 30-27 on all 3 cards. Moves you up to 4-0 right now. How are you feeling?
Feeling good, man. I'm happy with the win. You know, I didn't get hit too much. He's looking pretty beat up, but props to him. Not really the way I wanted the fight to go. I wanted to stand, I wanted to bang, but I guess I'm a grappler at heart. I did what the instinct was, just to grab his legs, put him on the ground, so I'll take it.
Walking away with the victory. Is there anybody out there that you would like to thank?
Yeah, if you know me, you know I'm going to thank my Lord and Savior first, Jesus Christ. Dude, other than that, my freaking awesome fan team that's always popping out for the fights. But man, my boys at the gym, Terry, obviously, Drew Schottenheimer, my brother, Brandon